If I were to tell you that there are more homes for sale in Seattle than there have been in 15 years, and through the first half of the year, there are the fewest number of sales that there have been in 15 years, you'd say that prices are falling drastically. Hi, Michael Israel here with John L. Scott. Let's take a look at those numbers and see why it is that the median sale price in Seattle is actually holding pretty steady and mostly flat over the last couple of years, but the prices aren't falling drastically. Why is that? Well, there are a couple of reasons for it, and the two reasons are related. One is it is true that about 25% of new listings are going under contract within the first week. That means it's still very much a seller's market for turnkey homes, particularly single family houses that are priced well. They will attract, in a lot of cases, multiple offers still. Nearly half of listings are going under contract within the first month. However, for all of those other listings, what we're seeing is extended time on market and price drops. However, and this is the other reason, which is related to the first, is that sellers do basically have a limit. So we are seeing that sellers are not necessarily in a desperate situation where they'll continue to drop the price until they find a buyer. Oftentimes, the home will just go off the market. In some cases, it'll get rented. Sellers do tend to have options, and most sellers are locked into a really low rate from a few years ago in the 3% range. So they do have the option of just taking the home off the market and then waiting for another time. And as for buyers, why are the total sales numbers as low as they are? Well, the fact of the matter is that since the start of the war, which was end of February, and the rise in oil prices, at that point interest rates went up. They've hovered around 6.5%. They are still hovering around 6.5%, and that has, without question, slowed down the amount of activity for buyers as it's increased the overall cost of buying a home. If you have any questions, please DM me, and thanks for watching.